League. They're actually a team from La Mirada, won the World Series back in 2003. Rider on, Jaden Valdez and Adam Brewer will lead things off for the West Region representative. And what do you know, Blake Greer is back out on the mound for Michigan. He has started 3 of their 4 games, 6 innings pitched. He's got 2 wins and a loss. He's only given up 2 earned runs all week. And I think what's miraculous about Michigan and how their coach Thomas Stubbe has managed their pitching staff, this is their 5th game of the week, and they don't have a single pitcher who is ineligible to pitch tonight. Yeah. Everybody's available. He has managed the pitching staff beautifully.
Yeah, that's their system, their theory, and that's why Greer's back on the bump. He's the opener. I mean, pretty much every game, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5. I mean, he is on the mound a lot. He has a lot of tempo.
Look at this little ricochet shot off the third baseman's glove. Too long of a throw for Brock Francis, and Rider on is on base with a leadoff single. We saw the ball hit off the glove of Ian Sexton at third, Brock Francis at short, Farner and Griffin Adams on the right side of the infield, Matthew Susky behind the dish, Finn, Loving, and Papler left to right. Speaking of lively arms, Papler could be a closer later on if Michigan were to have a lead late in this game. There's Jaden Valdez, speaking of pitchers, is the pitcher for the California squad.
What I like about Greer is he's very athletic. He's the shortstop, the starting shortstop for Michigan. Now you put him on the mound, it's like having another infielder obviously on the bump. Throws strikes. Only 2 walks in those 4 outings.
He's right now very concerned, or
right
he was
cue.
very concerned with Rider on. And on now his 5th stolen base of the tournament.
That's highly unlike him to throw a ball to the backstop. We've seen him throw 4 times now.
Well,
and I haven't seen him do that yet.
Except, I believe, if I remember, in the California game, I think he hit the first batter of the game.
Right, but I'm saying ball to the backstop.
That's right, yes. We have not seen a lot of that from Greer.
Yeah, he definitely has hit a few guys.
Yeah.
He has 4 hit by pitches in this World Series. So to your point, Eric.
Strike called by home plate umpire Zach Gump. Now the question becomes with the pitching staff from Michigan in terms of how they've been managed this week. There's only 1 game left after this, and it's tomorrow. And if you want your pitcher to be eligible to pitch tomorrow, you got to throw less than 20 pitches. So if that's the case for Greer, he could have a pretty short leash if they intend him starting the potential championship game tomorrow.
You don't want to go down early, that's for sure. You want to try to put a 0 up in the first. If he has to go out and play shortstop, they can do a staff day and use a bunch of different looks on the mound. One thing's for sure, California is trying to get to Brewer tomorrow to win it all. Chinese Taipei already in the championship, winning earlier today.
Defeating Aruba for the 2nd time this week. Chinese Taipei, the World Series champion the last 4 years and 10 of the last 11. And
get some scouting in.
Yeah, right now I think they're getting some chicken. Opposite field, line drive, base hit, drops in front of Papler. On had to hold. Here's the throw to third, not in time. It was a great throw by Farner from second. As On got a late jump, was waiting to see if that ball hit the grass, and it was a really nice relay by the right side of the field defensively for Michigan.
That was a lot closer than I thought originally. Like, why is he throwing the ball to third? And it was a banger. Like you said, to your point again, Eric, tremendous throw by Farner on the money. Just a little late getting on third.
And here's Brewer, the aforementioned pitcher, who's not eligible to pitch today. California, they beat Tennessee on Monday 5-3, and Michigan 4-2 on Wednesday. And this side of the ball, the offensive side of the ball, is what's been a little bit of a struggle. But their pitching staff has done enough to hold off opponents. And they got the benefit of the draw as well. They had the opening day bye on Sunday. saved him a game of work. Brewer 2 for 5 with a ribby this week. Greer looks a little frustrated out there.
Definitely a lot of traffic out there on the bases, first and third. A lot of pressure at the plate. The big hitter in Brewer. 3-hole for California.
And now a 3-0 count to Adam Brewer.
I was talking to manager Ray Harrigy earlier today. He said he feels like his team is going to blow it out offensively today. Felt like they're going to have a great offensive day. Feeling really good about his club. But they've been not quite hitting their stride yet in that department. Pitching's carried them to this point.
And a 5-pitch walk to Brewer loads the bases here in the top of the first. And this is kind of what happened in game number 1. An early lead for California that really took this Michigan crowd completely out of it, and they were really never able to recover until the 7th inning.
Yeah, and it was a huge crowd, just like tonight. It's just starting to fill in all around the ballpark. If you see in the outfield all the way down the lines, everyone's getting their places for this battle here, the U.S. Championship in Taylor, Michigan.
And to be fair, the California team, their fans have been the ones that have been the loud ones so far here in this one.
They've had a lot to cheer for today and the last time these two met. I mean, to further my point on California and the dominance of their pitching staff, they've had a 2 ERA and opponents have hit 180, so below 200 in the tournament versus California arms.
So a reset on the mound for Greer. Still nobody out. Back-to-back singles and then a walk to Brewer brings up the cleanup hitter, Jeremiah Ortega. The center fielder is 0 for 4. Has reached via a walk and a hit by pitch this week. Infield in. Michigan really doesn't want to have to play from behind like they did the other day.
Going to be tough right here with nobody out. Have the infield in already. And Greer is just all over the place, spraying the ball right now. Not like him. The previous 3 outings, he's hit a few guys, but he's thrown it in there for the most part. 14 pitches, only 5 strikes in this one so far.
2-0 to Ortega. In the air. Now it's going to go back into fair territory. Infield fly was called by the home plate umpire. And runners stay put.
So that'd be an infield fly if fair.
Yeah, and it was. It didn't look like it was going to be.
And it was. It really came back. We've got a lot of wind blowing out today. A little gust here and there. Breeze that would help the ball come back to the playing surface from foul territory down the right field line. There you see it.
Brings up the catcher, Ryan Barberina. The base is loaded. Michigan beat New Jersey and then New Mexico in the opening 2 games before losing to California. And then stayed alive with a win against Wisconsin on Thursday. Everybody had the day off yesterday. Good pitch there by Greer, the fastball in for a strike.
And now Greer and the Michigan defense 1 pitch away from getting out of this. A double play and they can put a 0 on the board.
Missed by much there. Home plate umpire Zach Gump from Pennsylvania. Mario Martinez, the first base umpire from New Mexico. Ryan Gibson from Michigan at second. Giuseppe Falcone, the Italian umpire, at third. Into the air, left field. Finn has it. The throw is cut off by Sexton. And a sac fly RBI by Barberina. California on the board early.
That's a good play all around, offensively and defensively. Barberina going backside. And I'll tell you right now, if Michigan gets out of here with only giving up one, they're feeling pretty good about it. Bases loaded, nobody out was the situation. Now we're first and second with two.
The exact same situation in the first inning of our international championship game.
Yes.
Hot shot. Right back to Greer. He said, I'm not even going to risk throwing it. Beats Blake Leal in a foot race to end the inning. So bases loaded, nobody out. California only able to get one. Michigan coming to the plate when we return. Emiliano Alvarado, who seems like he's been battling a little bit of a hip injury, has not played the field the last couple days. He'll lead off but not play in the field once again today. Blake Greer behind him. Cortez Loving Jr., center fielder, round out the top three for the D5 Taylor Little League squad. And they'll face Jaden Valdez, who went 3 innings against Tennessee. No decision in that game. Gave up 3 hits and earned run, striking out 5, but struggled a little bit with control, walking 4 in the win against Tennessee on Monday.
He's an ace. They have 2 of them, Brewer and Valdez. Power arm, 2-pitch arsenal. Heater and the slider combo. Only 55% strikes in his last outing. Needs to get in the zone a little bit more, like you stated, Eric. 4 walks, 5 Ks, but really good arm, really good stuff.
Alvarado, 4 for 10 on the week. He is a speedster on the base paths, 3 stolen bases. He's scored 4 times. Great crowd here at Heritage Park. Taylor North Little League team represented. There they are. All the friends and family, schoolmates. Where else would you rather be on a Saturday night? As Alvarado takes a strike. Valdez can bring the mustard with the fastball, but this is low, 3-1.
55% strikes. I mean, the standard is around 65, 64 to 67-ish. So he's below that so far since he's been in this World Series at 55% and now behind in the count again.
Swing and a miss. I
A lot of feel.
noticed for the first time this week, I am noticing that the catcher, Barberina, is wearing an earpiece. You see the microphone pack or the battery pack attached to his chest protector. Strike 3 called to Alvarado. That is an option.
Yeah, they're using pitch comp.
The pitch comp, but I have not seen other teams use it. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention close enough.
It's a great fastball on the outer half on the black. Well, the only issue is financial issue. I mean, that is very expensive equipment. You see it at the college and professional level. But yeah, really helps the tempo of the game.
Breaking ball in there for a strike to Blake Greer.
The other thing that I like about Barberina is when he calls a breaking ball, he'll put his glove up high and inside to a right-hand hitter. You just saw that right there. And that's a target for them to start their breaking ball there and then let it go into the strike zone. Kind of like bowling with a hook. Throw it down the gutter, maybe at that little arrow, and then let it end up away like that.
Appeal down to first base umpire Mario Martinez, saying Blake Greer did not go. Greer 3 for 11. 2 ribbies. Valdez works quickly. Here's the 1-2. Two to Greer. This is up with the breaking ball, 3-2.
See, now we're at a 3-ball count. I think he tried to strike out Greer Just go for the out down in the strike zone. Don't try to do too much like that. Could have ended it earlier, but a great pitch on 3-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Jaden Valdez. Has not had to use his defense, but this is what they look like. Leal on Rios and Brewer in the infield. Jaime, Ortega, and Haragi in the outfield, and Barbarino behind the dish.
Ooh. Ball was just a smidge below the kneecaps of Loving Jr. And remember, Michigan's offense, almost 1,000 OPS against every opponent except California.
Breaking ball on the ground, down the line, backhanded by Leal, overthrew the first baseman Brewer, and there'll be a 2-out infield single for Cortez Loving Jr.
Blake Leal with a great effort down the line. Backhand play. Threw this ball a little too much uphill. I even like the one-hop long throw from that length in foul territory. You got to throw the ball down angle. The longer the throw, the more down angle.
And now Brock Francis with a runner on first. 2 outs.
Oh, great crowd filling in here tonight, all around the facility. This Michigan crowd really here to cheer on the local team.
Pass ball. Loving Jr.'s got quite a bit of foot speed. In scoring position now for Michigan. Can it be the Michigan team to jump out to an early lead? Put California on their heels a little bit here. Francis 2 for 9 with 4 RBI this week. Looking for number 5 with Loving on second.
Heater at the top of the strike zone. Definitely need to see Valdez fastball down. Gonna have a hard time getting on top of that 4-seamer up with that kind of velocity.
3-1 now. First base up open.
Another 3-ball count.
Right down the middle. Making a full count here with Loving on second. He'll be moving. Third full count so far for Jaden Valdez. That hit right off the foot of Francis.
A lot of arm side run on that heater in. I think Valdez just tried to throw that ball right down the middle. 2-seam fastball with a lot of arm side run.
How much of today's game will come down to sheer exhaustion? This is Michigan's 5th game of the week. Everybody got the day off yesterday.
I think they're fine. 13 and 14 with a day off is like having a week off. You can't. You're old, see?
That's true, yeah.
And you're a dad of 2, so.
I need multiple days off. Francis hanging in there. Shortstop for this Michigan team.
It's a big opportunity here with a 3-ball count for Michigan.
Francis watches it sail over his head.
And this has been Valdez's issue. He'll get ahead, but then he'll try to go for the strikeout, and all of a sudden it's a 3-ball count. His stuff is so good. He just needs to throw it at the bottom of the strike zone, maybe at the letters with that 4-seam fastball, that good breaking ball. Just throw it in the zone. It's really good stuff. Hard to hit.
Yeah,
like
Sexton
that.
waves at that pitch.
There's no need for him, especially at this level, try to expand so much once he gets ahead of hitters.
Nicknamed Cheeto. Ian Sexton, 2 for 11. The double. Pair of runs this week.
So here we are again, Eric. 0-2. Let's see what happens on this third pitch, what he tries to do as far as gapping it, expanding it, etc.
Just misses off the outside part of the plate. And all those full counts have led to 26 pitches here in the first inning. And it gets Sexton to pop up. On. Calls off his teammates and makes the catch. 2 stranded for Michigan. No score for them. They trail 1-0. Our field here. Eric Rothman, Bobby Miranda. Top of the second inning, California. Their second time up. Noah Haragi leading it off. 1 for 3 in the World Series. RBI to his name. Dad Ray is the coach of this team. California is the last team from the United States to win this World Series in the last 11 years. 10 of the times have been Chinese Taipei with the title, but 2019, the team from Fullerton won the World Series. I think Haragi thinks that Greer is quick pitching him. He said, I'm barely in the box, and Greer's halfway in his motion.
Both of these teams like tempo on the mound, and I like that. Rush the hitter in the box when you're throwing strikes. If you're not throwing strikes, you need to back off and slow the tempo down, get locked in to the target.
2-2 from Greer. Should be a can of corn for Papler. 1 away. Ryan Rios, the second baseman. One for 3 with a double in the tournament. First pitch he sees is in a center field. Loving Jr. has to go back quite a bit to get it. I think even he was surprised at how much that hung up in the air.
Hit that ball pretty well to center field. And we do have a little bit, well, just a smidge of wind helping the ball.
Little. I mean, it was more so in the first game.
Now, yeah. Definitely not hurting it.
No, but that ball traveled.
It's calm. It was calm when he hit that.
Oh, Jaime. First pitch swinging again. This time Sexton charges. Plenty of time to make the throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Blake Greer. Only through 7 pitches. Well, the athletes here at the Junior League World Series have been treated like big leaguers all week. Kyrie Harris signed some autographs the other day. And Little League is the most trusted youth sports organization in the world. Keeping baseball and softball accessible to all kids. But its real power comes from you. Help us rally for Little League by texting RALLY to 345-345 today. As Michigan leading off the second, Jackson Farner tries to bunt and is unsuccessful.
I like it. Needed a little more angle down the line. I like the idea. And then a nice play by Valdez, throwing Farner out at first base for the leadoff. 1 pitch out.
Through 27 pitches in the first inning.
Yeah, they're going to do a better job, I think, with this tempo for both pitchers, allowing these hitters to get in the box.
There's Griffin Adams.
Greer has been really fast. Valdez has even been faster. They have that pitch calm, getting the pitch in from the coaching staff. That really allows you to work quickly on the mound. Communication is in the earpiece.
Adams 5 for 10. 2 walks this week. Really swung the bat well, and he's ahead in the count 3-0 here.
It's been the only issues really is some 3-ball counts.
Yeah, it's
stuff is so good in the zone.
4th 3-ball count, Bebo.
Yes. That's a good job of getting on top.
Valdez battles back, works the count full. All 4 to Griffin Adams. Didn't miss by much, but again, Valdez digging himself a bit of a hole there and leaving the margin for error very small.
That's a leadoff walk. It's a great opportunity to score some runs for Michigan.
1 out.
Oh, sorry.
On the bunt.
The 1 pitch out was so quick.
I forgot about it.
Went right by me.
Maddox Bassinetti watches a strike get in there. Bassinetti 1 for 6, but he's walked 4 times. His favorite athlete is Lamar Jackson. NFL starting this week. Preseason action. I know you were checking out the Bears score in between games.
I was trying to get a little, I was trying to post a little something for people to tune into the game.
Oh, no, I was saying between the games you were checking out the Bears score.
For sure. Big win, right?
I have no idea. You were following it, not me.
Yeah, they won, but who cares about preseason?
And 3 pitches is all Maddox Bassinetti sees on that at-bat.
Really good breaking ball here. There's a chase down in the strike zone. And Valdez definitely cares about that because that is a good off-speed pitch.
Matthew Susky watches a breaking ball. Susky, the catcher, all week for Michigan. Ooh. That hit his bat or his helmet?
I think it missed everything.
Oh, it hit the catcher's glove is what it hit. Yeah.
Ball's up and in. Let's take a look at it right here. It just barely misses Greer's. Susky's head.
2-1 count, 2 outs, and Griffin Adams at second base.
Those ones that go for the helmet are a little scary, right? Especially with that kind of velo.
3-1 now to Susky. Already 2 walks by Valdez in 2 innings.
When Valdez locks in down in the strike zone, just a quality four-seam fastball. A lot of life, defies gravity, has a little ride on it. Like that.
Swing and a miss. Nope, foul tip. Susky got a sliver of it. Stays alive for 1 more pitch. Already 43 pitches for Valdez. All 4 is low. Susky watching all the way. Second walk of the inning.
Matthew Susky with a really good at-bat. You saw the foul tip, working the count.
And Bassinetti will come in as a courtesy runner for Susky, the catcher. And that'll bring up Jax Finn, who's 2 for 7 with 3 walks, 3 runs on the tournament. First pitch on the ground. Handled by Rios to end the inning. 2 stranded for Michigan. The Michigan team is playing. Can find one of those seats on the grassy knoll down first base.
Grassy knoll.
On the first base line. And California fans are locked in on the bleachers there. Traveled all the way in from La Mirada in Southern California, and their boys are up 1-0 here in the top of the 3rd, and bottom 1/3 of their lineup is up to the plate with Lucas Gaeta leading it off.
Blake Greer has really settled in. A 1-2-3 inning in the second with 7 pitches. He's throwing a 20-pitch first.
Yeah, he's retired 6 in a row after giving up back-to-back singles and a walk to lead off the game. The only run that was scored with the bases loaded and nobody out was on a sac fly. Since then, he's been rolling right along. It's been the opener in 3 of the 4 games so far this week. And now this is the 4th game of 5.
It'd be interesting to see how long they stay with Blake Greer. He's come out of these games pretty quickly and gone over to shortstop. He does an outstanding job out there, but what do you have to lose now? Just leave him in there and let him run.
Slow roller. Be close. And it's the fleet feet of Lucas Gaeta that beats out the throw. Francis just didn't quite charge it hard enough, and I think also didn't get a great grip on it with the glove.
Well, we talk about Greer being their #1 shortstop. I think he quite got the handle of this. You see it kind of snow-coned right there in the leather. And I would have liked to see him charge it more of a direct route. Coming right at that ball, he tried to round it off a little bit, and that cost him.
And now Greer throws it to the fence and kicks into right field. Gaeta moves up the bag.
So you got a softly hit ball. I think a little bit harder charge on that. Maybe have a shot for an out at first base, and then we throw a ball away here. If you're in the Michigan dugout, you're saying, man, didn't hit the ball very hard. We're helping him out. Got to play some catch.
Looks like Gaeta. Some issues with the elbow there.
Let's take a look at this. Try to see what happened here. Slid. Oh,
yeah, got stepped on.
Stepped right on him.
That doesn't feel good.
Probably not when you're wearing metal spikes. Even if you had plastic spikes on, doesn't really.
Well, getting stepped on is still getting stepped on.
Exactly.
Nathan Dowland is the batter. He's 0 for 2. 2 walks in 2 games for California. Up there with nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Favorite song is Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
It's a good one. They're going to bunt. Is this a possible slash?
And now Greer sending Sexton back to 3rd, saying, I'm going to cover the bunt. You stay back. Sexton looking a little confused.
Right, and Greer has great feet. He can get to a bunt down the 3rd base line if need be.
Late covering first is Farner diving, and he slides his foot across the bag to make the out. What a play by Farner. He was late to get over there. The throw took him into foul territory, and he dragged his foot while making the catch.
What a play by Greer and Farner. Greer looks the runner back, and then Farner, he's there late. He's got to get over there earlier, but a great diving play to control his feet to tag the base for the out. Let's get another look at it right here. I love the way Greer pounces on this ball and just dares California runner to make a charge to 3rd base. If he does, he's out. The lead runner would have been out because Greer has a great arm and great feet. It's like a shortstop pitching, of course, because he is. That was an awesome play. And a great job of getting it out at first base on a ball that was bunted back to the pitcher.
With how much Michigan has struggled with California pitching this week, every run is so important. So keeping Gaeta at 2nd as Jaden Lopez, last batter in the order for California, has got a 1-1 count. Lopez 0 for 3 with a walk this week. Favorite subject in school is science. Can't say that was ever my thing.
No. Same.
Heading the count 3-1 now, and turn the lineup over after Lopez. Center field, pretty well hit, but Loving Jr. is very quick out there in center, and we have seen him track down a number of balls this week with ease, as he does there, 2 away.
Can Greer and the Michigan defense escape this man on second, nobody out situation with another 0?
We'll see. Ryder on. The leadoff man already has a single and a run scored. 4 for 6 at the plate in the tournament.
This is their leader. The shortstop, catalyst. So he's in the 1 hole. Very entertaining and competitive 2 2/3 innings so far.
Greer behind in the count 3-0 to on. Base open at first. Starting to get to the heart of the order here for California. They want to put more guys on.
And remember, if Ryder on reaches first base, it's the starting pitcher, Valdez. Pitcher versus pitcher. Potentially.
Valdez already with a hit as well today. 3-1. On a hop and past Varner at second. Runners going. Here's the relay home. Good speed as Lucas Gaeta slides in and scores from second.
On smokes this ball through the middle of the field. Stays right on that fastball. Watch this 1-hop line drive. Just barely safe with good speed on the relay. Loving Jr. elected to go to the cut man on that. Kind of thinking he was going to throw the ball all the way through. We've seen a strong arm out of him this week.
Valdez into the standing room only section.
Varner played that ball just a little bit high, and the ball stayed down, and it was hit very hard. It stayed down and on the ground when it hit the dirt. So I always want to go low to high when you're in the fielding position.
Not even a throw down to Ryder on as steals another base.
The other thing is he was trying to hold the runner on, and he was getting back to his position a little late.
Smoked into left field. The wave is on for Ryder on. Here comes the relay. The throw from Sexton is a beaut, and they cut him down at the plate. The relay starts with Jack's fit
in this one.
See if Kyrie Harris can deliver as he leads off. Swing and a miss to Harris, who's 5 for 9. A home run and 4 RBI this week.
Every game, Kyrie has been outstanding. Last game versus California, 3 strikeouts, 0 for 3.
And he watches that third pitch in there from Valdez. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
That's quick work of Kyrie Harris. A lot of tempo and a lot of strikes from Valdez. This is right down the middle.
4 strikeouts now for Valdez. And here's Blake Papler. Feels almost identical to the first meeting between these two teams.
Sure does.
Papler to the right side. Kicked off the glove of Brewer, and Papler's on with 1 out.
And Brewer just let this ball play him. You're at first base, get a little more aggressive. Take your hand to the short hop right here. Watch. That's a tweener. just got to get his hand out front, get his butt down, then extend it out, make it a 6-inch hop or less, and it's an easy 3-1 PFP. This crowd's starting to get excited about a base runner. Remember, Michigan is 15 for 15 in stolen bases on the week in this World Series. Have not been thrown out yet.
Papler, good leadoff first. Here's Emiliano Alvarado, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. They've had base runners. They had 2 that they stranded in the first and 2 that they stranded in the second. Not able to cash in quite yet. Alvarado ahead 2-0.
That's great velocity down in the strike zone. The Michigan offense, almost 1,000 OPS in their 3 wins, 539 OPS in their loss to California. Only 5 singles and 0 extra base hits. They were shut down. Need some power in this game.
Adam Brewer did it in the first game. Now Valdez doing it here. That is strikeout number 5 for Jaden Valdez.
This is a fastball in. Just punching tickets with that heater. A lot of life on that pitch on the inner half.
Now Greer, one of those 5 strikeout victims, with Papler on first and 2 outs.
Valdez very quick to the plate, about a 1-2, 1-1-5. It's going to be hard to run. Throw a strike. It's going to give Barberina a very good chance to throw the runner out. Papler, because Michigan loves to steal bases. Need to get some motion going here. Got to wear that one. It's a breaking ball. It's first and second with 2 outs. Move the runner into scoring position. Give Loving Jr. a chance. An RBI situation. Runner in scoring position potentially if you get the HBP.
Papler back to the bag.
Valdez doing a good job of controlling the running game, varying his times to the plate and picks.
Just misses with the fastball.
He's quick to the plate now. Those are all slide step fastballs. 1.1, 1.2 max to the plate. That's a quick time to the plate.
Off-speed pitch, got him chasing.
I'd run now. I would take a chance right here. Thrown out, Greer could lead off the inning.
Swing and a miss on the high heater. And another stranded base runner for Michigan through 3 innings here as Jaden Valdez continues to give the Michigan batters fits. And Adam Brewer will lead things off here in the 4th for California. Bimo, you almost wonder if this is similar to Wednesday night's game between these two, when Michigan really didn't start getting into the game until the starting pitcher, Adam Brewer, who lines it into left field for a base hit, until he was taken out of the game. I'm wondering if now it's 60 pitches for Jaden Valdez, if Michigan just needs to keep this close and hope that he's done soon with the pitch count.
Seems exactly. It's deja vu. It's like, please bring Nolan Ryan in. Please bring Randy Johnson in. Please bring Tarek Skubal in here. We'll face anybody but Valdez. Same thing with Brewer. That's when Michigan got back into it, when Brewer came out of the game.
For Greer in Michigan, Bimo, that's going back to the last inning. That's 3 straight hits that he's given up to the top 3 in the order here. Brewer goes, swing and miss, throw down. Got him!
Nice throw and play.
Oh, now a little chippiness here between Brewer and I believe that was Farner who made the tag.
Not sure what happened here. It's just a tremendous throw by Susky. And the tag is definitely out.
I think Farner said something to him.
Farner said something.
Yeah.
Farner's the one who started saying a little something there.
So, of the last 3 hits,
chippy, like it.
No, well, yeah, no doubt about that. It's that type of atmosphere.
It is.
The last 3 hits that have come, 2 of them have ran themselves out on the base paths. You had Ryder On, who was thrown out on a relay at home. This one the other way. Jeremiah Ortega deep and gone. Slips over the wall and right for a solo shot.
Wow. Oppo home run. Basically down the right field line. What a rocket here in Taylor, Michigan. Ortega stays inside this one. Backspins it out of here on a line. That was impressive. And now it's 3-0 California.
Ryan Barberina will lead it off. Excuse me, we'll not lead it off. We'll come up with 1 out after the home run, a 3-0 lead. Some action in the Michigan bullpen. Maddox Bassinetti warming up.
What a swing.
Got out of here in a hurry.
Yes, it did. It was on a line.
Barberina, sac fly RBI in the first. Kyrie Harris standing guard as Bassinetti warms up.
Some great extension on that swing to the backside.
And Greer behind in the count 3-0 after giving up the home run. 4 straight hits by this California offense. Worked full.
The California crowd is fired up over there on the first base side. And this huge Michigan crowd silenced by that home run right now. It's gotten quiet in here after it's very loud on that steal out and throw by Susky.
Opposite field, fly ball, Finn. 1 away.
Again, 3-0. This seems so different. I mean, this is the same situation we had 2 nights ago.
Yep. Almost identical.
You said
it was 4-0. And California, they had 2, 3 base runners in every inning. They couldn't blow it open. They couldn't really put Michigan away. And as soon as the relief pitcher came in for California, that's what gave Michigan some life. And it's the top of the 4th inning. Valdez has 60 pitches. He's not going to make it 7. I would be surprised given, how this game has gone so far. So you're going to see a second pitcher at some point. You can't let it get much more of a lead than this, though. Yeah. You don't want to be down more than 3.
Not with California's dominant pitching. They've got some really good arms on that staff. I remember watching the first game of the tournament of the World Series, the California club back at the room in the hotel, and David DeLucci commenting on the gas, the velocity that he was seeing on the mound with a couple pitchers in that first game, Valdez being one of them.
2-1 to Blake Leal, roped into left field for a single.
And as advertised, we're seeing it again tonight.
I am surprised that Blake Greer
still in the game.
Is still in the game, and it looks like they're going to take him out. But I guess, you know, my thought is they did such a good job, Michigan, of keeping all their arms available for this game. Nobody is ineligible due to the pitch count, and Greer's now thrown in 4 games, and you know, to let him go 3 full innings, 3 2/3, that's a lot of work to ask of him.
Yes.
And got knocked around a little bit at the end of the last inning, and got knocked around even more here in the 4th. And so it'll be Mason Bassinetti coming in to replace him, but he's done a great job, Greer has, all week long.
Yeah, he's really competing on the mound and for his club, his teammates, his city, his state.
So pitching change will give us time to take a break. We'll return from the U.S. Championship game here at the Junior League.
The plus changeup, big 12-6 curveball. Uses the fastball to set up those 2 pitches.
Noah Haragi is 0 for 1. The runner on first is Blake Leal. 1 run in here in the 4th inning for California off the Ortega home run. Shallow left field. Coming all the way over from center is Loving Jr. And Cortez collides with the glove of Jax Finn. Loving Jr. made the catch to end the inning, but not before California gets another run.
Ortega hammering this on a line to right field. California up 3.
Arm of Jaden Valdez.
And he stranded 5 runners. Struck out the side in the 3rd. He's thrown 60 pitches. Only given up 1 hit. He's been dominant.
Cortez Loving Jr. leading it off. He had an infield single in the 1st. Oh, what a catch! My. Adam Brewer! Over the fence down the right field line.
He had to avoid the umpire, the camera person, the coach, and then the fence gets up and over the fence. That's a Sports Center top play nominee right here. Oh my goodness. Wow.
That was the defensive play of the tournament. What a catch. Brock Francis now with 1 out. Popped it into shallow center. Going out from second base is Rios. 2 down.
Nice play over the shoulder. A wide receiver right there.
It had to have been him because Ortega out there in center field broke towards the fence and realized that that ball was 50 feet in front of him before sprinting in. But Rios was there to make the catch. Here's Ian Sexton takes a strike. Takes another. Off the end of the bat, charging is on a skip, makes the throw. A brilliant defensive inning for California.
Adam Brewer showing some agility, getting around the people, and then jumping over the fence and snagging the foul ball to preserve the 3-0 win in the 5th for California. Bassinetti below hitting speed, up in the low 70s. Tough to hit sometimes. Soft lefty with command.
In the air, said Cortez Loving Jr., covering a lot of ground today.
Just thinking that covers a lot of ground out here. We're all of a sudden in the 5th inning here.
It's moving along.
Still a shutout. The home team, Michigan, is having a hard time scoring runs in this one.
Noel Jaime watches a strike on the left arm of Mason Bassinetti. Jaime is 0 for 1. Grounded out in the 2nd inning. Bassinetti watches it go foul and directing Susky to where to go. Susky makes the catch.
Easy out right there for Susky. Pounced right on that foul pop-up for the 2nd out of the inning.
I'll bring up Lucas Gaeta. The tarps have come off here in the Detroit area. Just be careful, the bugs are out there. I've been getting eaten alive up here in the booth this week.
You have?
Yeah, I had to get Jeff to deliver me some Benadryl cream. Bugs like me.
Wear some high socks or something.
Lucas Gaeta, an infield single and a run scored earlier. Yes, it is a full-service production that we have here. We got the allergy cream, we got the food.
You're high maintenance, you know.
So this is what you get when you hire me. Two and one to Gaeta. Bassinetti looking for a quick inning of work here. Trying to get Michigan back up to the plate.
You know I love my partner.
Sliced foul.
It's been so great to run it back with you, Big E, here in Taylor, Michigan this week.
It's been a lot of fun, as always. I gotta say, this experience this year, just weather-wise, so much more comfortable.
Definitely.
We almost needed to be carried out of here on a stretcher last year.
Yeah, it was a little warm up here.
We have really not seen
mid-90s.
The sun too much this week, which has been perfectly fine. But no rain, knock on wood.
The overcast, kind of the grays, but cool temperatures. I mean, you know, upper 70s, low 80s.
Yeah, it's been perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. 3-2 to Gaeta. He watches strike 3, and Bassinetti produces a 1-2-3 inning for Michigan. Can the Michigan bats here in Taylor, Michigan? The high schoolers have come to cheer on their classmates. So, defensive changes for California. Jaden Lopez goes to left. And Lucas Gaeta is in center as Jackson Farner takes a strike, 1-1. Farner attempted to bunt as the leadoff man in the 2nd. It was a nice play by Valdez to get him out. And down to the count 1-2.
And if I'm on Michigan's offense, if I'm a hitter in the box, I'm going to step out of the box, call time. You don't have to get in there and let Valdez create the tempo. It's too quick for him. It's too easy. You could disrupt his timing, have a coach meeting, step out of the box, take him out of his rhythm.
7 strikeouts now for Valdez.
It's just been too easy for Jaden, throwing strikes with tempo.
In on the hands of Griffin Adams, and sliding over behind second base is Ryder on. Quickly 2 down.
Call time, get out of the box, break the tempo, break the rhythm of Valdez.
Alex Bassinetti slices it foul. Special talent, catching fish. I don't know if that's with his hands or with a fishing rod, but he can catch them. Some activity in the bullpen for California. Looks like it is, I'm not exactly sure who it is down there. Number 6, Jeremiah Ortega. Bassinetti down on the count 0-2, fights that one off. And there is Ortega warming up. A home run earlier. 79 pitches for Valdez.
Try to put a little extra into that one. Missed on the arm side. Here's Runting on the mound.
Slow roller. Charging is Leal. And a 1-2-3 inning for California. Michigan has not had a hit since the first. The La Mirada Little Leaguers are rolling in the U.S. Championship game. Yeah. Can add some more. The bottom of their lineup, Nathan Dowland due up. Emiliano Alvarado has entered the game in left field for Michigan. Blake Greer has re-entered and is now playing second base.
Bassinetti, 1 1/3 innings, 4 up, 4 down, 1 K, only 13 pitches. Very efficient so far.
Dowland bunted in the 3rd inning, trying to move a runner over. It didn't work out, but the runner, Lucas Gaeta, did come around to score anyway. Dowland, a big Adam Sandler fan. Down to the count 1-2. The winner of this game will play Chinese Taipei for the World Series Championship tomorrow at noon, right here on ESPN Plus. One hopper into the breadbasket of Sexton at 3rd.
Bassinetti just throwing strikes, changing speeds. Very deceptive with that big leg kick.
Well, this is the last batter in the order for California. They've not gotten much production out of the bottom half of their lineup today. Just 1 hit in the bottom 6 batters. So we'll see how Bassinetti fares against the top of the lineup. He has not faced them yet. That's where California has done their damage. Favorite Gatorade flavor, cucumber lime?
I don't think I've ever tried that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I had no idea.
Cucumber lime.
Huh.
Sounds like it could be refreshing.
Sounds good. Where's Muffy? Let's get some cucumber lime.
Enough of Muffy.
Up here.
She's
been delivering some good stuff here.
She's spending all of her per diem money on us. Poor Muffy's going to send us an invoice at the end of this.
That's probably right on that, but probably true.
And it's going to know what's going to happen. It's going to all come to me because you don't even have an address. You don't even know how to track you down.
I'm a gypsy right now.
3-0 to Jaden Lopez. Make it 3-1.
This crowd just waiting to erupt. I mean, they really want to get the Michigan team to score some runs. Get an out here, then score some runs, get back in this thing. It's been tough sledding, especially on the offensive side of the ball for the host Michigan. Just a huge, huge crowd waiting on something to happen here.
Fly ball as Papler puts it away, 2 down. Fan support has been there all week for the Michigan team. And this Michigan team, they've had success. They made it to the World Series championship game 2 years ago. One win away from doing it again this week, but boy, California has just had their number. And then, going back to the game on Wednesday and then again here today, it's not like California is blowing out Michigan.
No.
It's to your point, is that Michigan can't string anything together to get this crowd engaged and get the home field advantage. Ryder on was looking for his 3rd hit of the game. It was hit on the nose, right at Ian Sexton. A 1-2-3 around the country, both baseball and softball. The World Series being played this month. It's a perfect way to end summer. Eric Rothman, Bobby Miranda back here with you at Heritage Park. Matthew Susky is down to the count 0-2. Valdez, 7 strikeouts in this game, 12 total in the 2 games he's pitched. The most out of any pitcher in the World Series.
This Michigan offense, in their 3 wins, scored 26 runs with 28 hits. Versus California so far in almost 2 games. 6 hits, only 2 runs. That was the other day. And they're getting shut out in this one. Valdez, 5 innings, 7 Ks, 0 runs.
He is at 85 pitches. So he is approaching that 95 pitch max. So if you're looking for a glimmer of hope, if you're Michigan, try to work some long ABs here in the 6th. Susky comes up with nothing but air.
And you should see the body language just dejected right there. That Susky missed that breaking ball. It's really a good pitch. A lot of depth. But like I said, try to get Valdez out of that rhythm if possible. The tempo is quick. Take him out of that tempo. Be a little bit more uncomfortable. Talk to the coach. Take a timeout. No need to stay in the box. And as a hitter, you want to control the AB. You don't want the pitcher to control the AB. You see that in the big leagues, even with the pitch clock now. With 2 strikes, the hitters will call timeout, get a reset, and then go from there.
Jax Finn is the batter. A 1-1 count on him. 0 for 1 with a ground out tonight. Valdez has retired 9 straight and has not given up a hit since the 1st, and it was an infield single.
Yeah, Jaden Valdez has been dominant in every way.
Well, the only thing that's going to stop him tonight is his pitch count. He's at 91 now. It's another strikeout, but it kicks away from Barberina. So a drop 3rd strike and a base runner here. And that's going to extend the inning for Valdez, and this might well be the last batter he gets to face.
This is an opportunity right here. This ball isn't blocked. Watch it go right through what we call the 5-hole. Came up on it instead of staying down. Saw his leather come up. The glove came up. The ball stayed down. And this is an opportunity with Kyrie Harris coming to the plate. Lots of power. They've been pounding him away in both games that they've played. And Kyrie's had a hard time handling that pitch. Needs to make an adjustment, get right center, get his energy through the middle. They have not dared throw him a ball in the inner half.
Well, the other thing you can't do is you got to make sure this is at least a 3-pitch at bat. because he's trying to get Valdez out of there.
Exactly.
That's the ninth strikeout by Valdez, even though the runner reaches. 2 pitches. He can finish the at-bat if he goes over 95, but he is not allowed to start the next one.
And that was a fastball away. That has been the scouting report, how they're trying to execute.
On the ground, a chance for 2 here for California. Unbelievable. They're going to get out of the inning. And Valdez doesn't even get to 95 pitches. Wow.
It actually ended up on the inner half in 2 games against California. Kyrie Harris probably trying to go backside because they've been throwing him away so much, and gets beat on the inner half for a double play up the middle.
Bassinetti back out there trying to protect. I shouldn't say protect, but trying to keep this lead or deficit just at 3. He has been fantastic so far. 7 up, 7 down since he entered into the game 2 1/3 innings ago. And here is Jaden Valdez. If they wanted to, Valdez will be able to face one batter in the bottom of this 7th inning, because Michigan was unable to work that pitch count up to 95.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Michigan.
Valdez is 2 for 2 at the plate today. He's done everything.
And I'd probably run him back out there, wouldn't you?
For one more batter?
Yeah,
sure.
I would.
Yeah, I would too.
What do you think, Rich?
Rich says yes. It's unanimous. Leadoff walk here to Valdez in the 7th.
Now, if you have a big inning here, there's no need to do that. But if it stays at 3, going into the bottom of the 7th, I'm running Valdez back out. Finish up his outing. Because Jaden has been throwing the ball so well. Jaden Valdez is, I mean, as well as Brewer threw the other night, I think Jaden Valdez is throwing better.
Yeah. Here's is Brewer, takes a strike. A walk and a single, caught stealing. California holds. It'll be Mr. Brewer on the mound tomorrow against Chinese Taipei for the World Series title. There's the 1-1. This was earlier in the game, BMO. As you said, a Sports Center top 10 nominee.
Yes, that was an amazing athletic display right there. Brewer going up and over about an 8-foot fence there. That was very athletic. The thing I liked about it was avoiding the camera person and the umpire and the assistant coach for Michigan.
Still being able to track where the ball was.
Yes. The key on that, from a coaching standpoint, is getting to the fence. He gets to the fence. He knows where he's at after he avoids the camera person. And then jumps up and grabs the baseball for the out. That was awesome. And that's potentially your starting pitcher for tomorrow's championship game if this score holds.
Three-two count to Brewer after the leadoff walk to Valdez. Line shot to center field. First 2 men on here in the 7th for California, looking for insurance runs.
Might need to get a different look Bassanetti doing a great job, but might need a little different look here. First and second, nobody out in the 7th for California.
Top 3 hitters in the order for California today. 6 for 7 with 2 walks. And then if you include this guy who's coming up, Jeremiah Ortega, they are 7 for 9.
And
with a home
remember,
run.
he had a bomb earlier, a rocket out of here.
Top of the order producing for California.
This ball right here was mushed to the backside. Got out of here in a hurry. And he looked like he'd been there before. I mean, he was trotting around the bases. He's done this a few times. Got his teammates all pumped up once he touched home plate.
Now he faces the lefty Bassanetti for the first time with 2 on and nobody out here in the 7th.
There's a lot of length in his swing. Good extension through the ball. Seen him hit all week. Right center gap is a lot of power that way.
Just missed that one.
Got a little comp on his swing right here.
Who's that?
Little Chris Bryant look to it.
See that with the hand, yeah, where the hands are?
In the body. Hands, the body, the length, the way he moves.
1-2 to Ortega. Another foul.
Soft and away with some movement right there off the end of the bat. Ground ball double play would be huge right here for Michigan. Pretty good pitch to hit right there up in the strike zone. I would say Ortega would want that one back. Look for that big, slow breaking ball here.
Check swing. Asking for an appeal down to first base umpire Mario Martinez.
Good pitch, good take, good baseball.
Two-two to Ortega. Do it again. California 2-0 this week with wins against Tennessee and this Michigan team. Ortega back to Bassanetti, throws to second, and just a few times tonight, BMO, we have seen this Michigan infield not make the smart decision and take the out.
Well, I got to give a lot of credit to Adam Brewer running hard to second base. And Bassanetti definitely needs to know his runner there and the speed of the ball. Hit back to him and just go get the out at first base. Again, though, I want to give a lot of credit to number 12, Adam Brewer. Running hard to second base and beating that throw.
There's Barberina, swing and miss, bases loaded, nobody out. And California looking to put this game away, Bobby.
Yeah, they are. For a big inning here with the infield in.
Barberina, sac fly, RBI with the bases loaded in the first.
The infield's in. This is a difficult situation here with nobody out. A lot of power at the plate. Tight to the hitter.
Big hack by Barberina.
He's trying to get 4 runs instantly with one swing on that hack. Can't blame him.
The 1-2. This is low.
So now what you want to do is settle in, kind of get on the dish, left on left, soft tossing lefty. The approach is through the middle to the back side. Get something out in the air to the grass, preferably to like left center to left field. You don't want to come around a ball here. Get on top of it. Going to be a force out at the plate.
Good job by Susky to keep that one from going to the backstop. 3-2 count, and the base is full.
Understand what you're working with here. It's all about approach. Let the ball get a little deeper. Trust your hands.
Into center field, in front of Loving Jr. 1 run scores off the bat of Barberina, and California on top 4-0.
This is off the end of the bat, just a pitch up in the strike zone. That's why it got to the outfield. You see how it's at the waist. And that allows the ball to get to the outfield grass, hit softly. And another run on the board. It makes it now 4-0. California here in the 7th.
Base is still loaded, still nobody out, and a pitching change for Michigan. We'll get it squared away when we return. And they could use a couple strikeouts here. Base is loaded, nobody out, 1 run already in as Blake Leal comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single.
We've seen Jackson Farner a few times this week. Fastball, slider, circle change. Has that fastball that has that cut action on it, away from arm side, which goes away from the right-handed hitter. It's been effective out of the pen.
Three and 0.
Definitely taking right here. Bases loaded, 3-0 count.
First strike to Blake Leal.
Home team Michigan needing a ground ball on this pitch right here.
It's the 3-1, and it's outside. Walked in a run.
You cannot defend that. Undefendable.
Second walk in the inning by Michigan pitchers. All 5 batters have reached to start the 7th. Noah Hargis flown out twice. Infield drawn in once again.
Generous right there. Could have been a 2-0 count very easily. That was like that 50-50 buffer on the black away. Farner having a hard time finding the strike zone. The plate's dancing on him a little bit, spraying that fastball.
Line drive, center field. Loving Jr. going back, and he dropped it. It would have been a tough catch to make. Hit off his glove, and a run scores.
And we've seen Cortez Loving Jr. play a shallow center field. Covers a lot of ground out there. Was a difficult play from where he started. went back on the ball, put his glove up, just did not center it in the web. That's a tough one right there for Michigan, because now they are down 6 here in the 7th, and still nobody out.
Ryan Rios, the next man up. Favorite food? Chicken wings. That's the one, maybe the one food we haven't eaten this week.
Yeah, we haven't.
Chicken wings.
My lovely wife Pamela, huge chicken wing fan.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Kentucky girl.
She likes the dry wings, or she likes them with the sauce?
Sauce on them.
Yeah.
Hot. Marinated. Guaranteed my daughter, my wife will be eating some this week.
Chance for 2 here for Michigan. The play at the plate. Susky grabbed it. It wasn't a great throw.
Well, there's the ground ball we've been looking for in this situation. It's a little better throw, might have a chance at 2.
Yeah. So they get Barberina at the plate. Everybody else advances on the fielder's choice. So it's Leal at third, Haragi second, Rios at first.
Something going on right here. We're going to having a discussion.
And California wants to challenge the play at the plate.
See if the foot was controlled on the plate, with the throw pulling Susky to the backhand. Whoa, ho, ho. Did he ever come back to the plate?
I mean, I think he's still on it right there. I think that's on the bag.
I don't see how they're going to overturn this.
No, I don't think so.
But I see why they're challenging this from.
Well, the other thing too is it's hard to tell where does the plate end and the dirt begin.
Sure.
Because there is some dirt on the plate.
Yes.
There's still some dirt on the plate now.
Agreed.
On the top of the plate. But you can't take your challenges home with you.
Right. I see this as a valid challenge opportunity. Let's take a look from this angle. See what we've got. Difficult to tell there. I mean, you can see he's clearly, it looks like he's off, but that dirt, like you're talking about, where does the dirt end? Where does it start?
I think right there he's on.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's
right
just
there,
so hard to tell.
On.
I don't see how they're going to overturn this.
No, I don't think so.
You can see the dirt still. I mean, probably need to clean that off after the play.
Yeah, there's about a line of dirt that's about an inch thick on the front where his foot was.
Yes. Yeah, you can see almost a footprint on the top left dirt there, where his foot was kind of on the corner and then slid over, made that little divot in the dirt.
In case you're scoring at home, they confirm the Noah Haragi line drive to center field that was dropped by Loving was ruled an error. So it'll be 1 out. The base is loaded for Noel Jaime. 0 for 2 today.
What? Well, that's a much needed out, preventing a run. Gosh, that was a much needed ground ball that Michigan needed early. A 6-2-3 double play is what they were looking for with the infield in.
So now the middle infielders drop back a little bit. Corner's still in. Jaime takes a strike. 1-2. Farner looking for something here. Ground ball. Throw to second, and it's dropped. Slow rolling ground ball would have been tough anyway. And another play where the infield for Michigan just trying to force extra outs. And I know you don't want to give up another run. I know you want to turn 2, but you know, these plays that they're really trying to thread the needle on some of these plays where they're going after the lead runner or they're trying to turn 2, and instead of just focusing on the runner at first.
Yeah, I like the thought by Blake Greer getting the lead runner. The throw was high. That was the issue, I believe. The runner's right there. It's going to be a banger at second base.
Yeah. And it's rushed, too.
It's rushed. If it's a better throw, I think it's an out. I think the throw was high. Rushed, as you said, Eric, no question about it. Not an easy catch.
And I empathize with them as well, because there's a lot you're trying to calculate and compute while that ball is being hit to you.
For sure.
Plus, he had to deal with the runner going right in front of his face. This one to the pitcher, Farner, flip to Susky. That's a good play.
Yes.
2 away.
Soft contact. Good athletic play by Farner right here. It's just a little scoop bare hand flip to Susky for the out to keep it at 7.
There's Nathan Dowland, 2 outs, and the bases still loaded.
And yes, I said 7 here in the 7th, and we only play 7 innings in junior Little League World Series baseball. So
Dowland goes the other way. Singles in a run, and it's 8-0 California. He was the 10th batter to come to the plate in the inning and plates the 5th run of the frame.
Just a beautiful little flat swing to the backside. Didn't try to do too much. And it's another run for California, who's pouring it on here in the 7th. Their fans are feeling it.
It's Jaden Lopez, the last batter in the order.
Down with a beautiful little stroke to the backside.
Michigan, who allowed just 5 runs total in their first 4 games, has allowed 5 runs this inning against California. Nowhere to put Lopez as he takes a strike, 3-1.
You think about it, 3-0. A new pitcher is going to have to come in at least after the first out.
Right.
You're feeling pretty good about that.
Bassinetti had retired 7 straight coming into the inning, as they walk in another run to make it 9-0.
And now you're looking at 9 runs and only 3 outs offensively to try to tie this game up at least in the bottom of the 7th. And this inning is not over yet.
No, this is the top of the order. This is Ryder on, who has already got 2 hits and that was about an inch away from a third.
Yeah, a laser beam hit to third base that Sexton snagged in his last at bat. And this is their leader, the shortstop. Like snowboarding. Let's go talk to him a little bit about that.
One the count to on. Every player for California has come up to the plate here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's been a big inning, that's for sure.
Could get bigger with the top of this order. ripped to left center. It'll go all the way to the wall. Ryder on's going to clear the bases for California. Now they're going to slow up the runner at third. Could have scored, but instead it'll be a 2-run double for Ryder on.
Ryder on has been on the baseball all night long. Just that beautiful short swing. Hit into the left center field gap with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The leader of the California squad delivers again for his 3rd hit of the night. 4 rockets on the evening as well. All barrels. Wow. Ryder on. Swinging it.
And this is not a run rule situation because Michigan is the home team.
Still has a chance to hit.
Meeting on the mound for Michigan. They've headed home.
Headed for the exits.
They've headed elsewhere. California has batted around, and Jaden Valdez, this is his 2nd at bat of the inning, and his 2nd free pass of the inning. He was walked, and now hit by a pitch. And that'll bring up Adam Brewer. We're going to get, I think, a courtesy runner here for Valdez, since he's technically still the pitcher. They're trying to figure out who the courtesy runner is for Valdez. You have to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters to find the last out. And that was Noah Haragi.
This might be the top play of the day. Be shocked if it wasn't in the top 10. Wow. Just everything he had to go around, and then elevates, gets over the fence, and makes the play.
A Brewer up with the bases loaded and 2 outs against Kyrie Harris. Brewer tries to turn on that one.
Now, this game is not over yet, 11-0, but California hangs on, 11-0. Brewer will start that game tomorrow against Chinese Taipei. And he was just outstanding against Michigan in his last start. Threw very well. Really good stuff. He's having a great game here tonight on the offensive side.
Two hits and a walk. A run scored. And he'll tell you what, he's looking for the home run ball here.
Yes, he is. He's looking for something up in the strike zone that he can drive. Just missed that one.
Three-2 from Harris.
Cross count. Breaking ball. 3-2 with the bases loaded. I like it, Kyrie.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up for Brewer.
Good fastball. Some good life right there. Down in the strike zone. The Brewer getting beat with that one right down the middle, basically. Right back at us.
So it'll be the 9th pitch of this at-bat.
Great AB. Now, the more you see a pitcher in his delivery, the easier it is to hit.
It's ball 4.
Michigan just having a hard time closing this inning out. That's an understatement.
Jaden Lopez scores to make it 12-0. Jeremiah Ortega has a home run earlier. Reached on a fielder's choice earlier in this inning. Scored twice today. 9 runs, 7th inning for California. And they're going to get some more. Ortega to left center. A grand slam. His 2nd home run of the game. 16-0 California.
Jeremiah Ortega gets a heater down in the strike zone and hits another rocket, this one to left center, for his 2nd bomb of the game. And this one's a grand slam, instant 4 runs for California. And now they're up 16-0. Look at this pass to the baseball. A great move to the baseball. He knew he got it. Stood and admired it. I think I would have too. Wow, what an inning for California.
15 batters to the plate, 13 runs, and we're still not done.
Goodness.
Brian Barberina, his 2nd plate appearance of the inning. Takes a strike. Ortega had 0 hits in the first 2 games for California. He's got 2 home runs today. Fly ball left field. Alvarado finally ends the inning. A crushing 13-run inning for California. They're 3 outs away from claiming the U.S. championship here at the Junior League Baseball World Series.
Hey, I said keep me frozen until the chicken salad sub.
16-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. Jaden Valdez is back on the mound. The 1-hitter and 1-hitter left to face in his pitch count.
Misses the plate by 1.5 miles on that one.
What happened there?
Well, he hasn't thrown a ball in almost an hour. So this will be his last batter. See if he can finish it strong for California.
Let him hit it. Baldini, let him hit it. Force contact, you're good.
Like Papler, the batter. Sky high in the infield. And Leal makes the catch. 1 down. So that'll be it for Valdez. What a performance it was. 6 1/3 innings of shutout baseball for California.
Yeah, that young man was next level today. As advertised, talked to the coaching staff before the game. He said 2 things. He said Jaden Valdez will throw very well. They'll really compete in the strike zone with all his stuff. And his offense was going to break out big tonight. And those 2 things happened.
Valdez, his night's over. New pitcher coming up for California.
Hi, hon. I can't even begin to tell you how much
Defense play. Did have a couple strikeouts, like you said, Eric, with that slider the other night.
Emiliano Alvarado, leadoff man today. Well hit to right field, but tracked by Haragi. There's 2 down. Slew of changes defensively for California. Dowland's catching, Brewer in left, Ortega in center, Leal at first, Rios at second, and Barberena at third. Strike call to Blake Greer as Michigan down to their final out. And that, listen, tip of the cap to Michigan. This is their 5th game this week. So they have been through the gauntlet.
They've had a great World Series.
Yeah.
Very competitive. A great run and a great host
No doubt.
to this awesome event.
One bad inning can't ruin that. Down to their final strike. The 1-2 just misses off the edge. Two to Greer in the dirt. Chinese Taipei shutout win over Aruba today. Will face California tomorrow at noon. Swing and a miss. Noel Jaime closes the door. And California will play for a world championship tomorrow.
Congratulations to Michigan. Great run in this World Series. The host Michigan, Taylor, Michigan to be exact. But California today just too strong. That's back-to-back games beating Michigan here at home on their field. Jaden Valdez, wow, what a performance. 9 strikeouts. 4-pitch mix was outstanding, really competed. And Jeremiah Ortega, 2 home runs, including a grand slam and 5 RBIs. And they'll face Chinese Taipei tomorrow at noon. It's going to be a great one, partner.
It will be. The last time an American team won this tournament, it was 2019, and the team was from California. The Fullerton squad won it in 2019, and this La Mirada Little League team looking to do what a team from that city did in 2003, and that is win a Junior League Baseball World Series championship. Can they knock off the Titans of Chinese Taipei? It all comes down to the World Series championship game tomorrow at noon Eastern, right here, Heritage Park in Taylor, Michigan. California, your U.S. champions. For Bobby Miranda, I'm Eric Rothman. Let's crown a World Series champion tomorrow, shall we?